everyone. It's Monday night. I still have noodles in my lap, so I might be eating a little bit as we get going, which is
in
great.
Your lap? Oh my goodness.
Yes, because my setup is super professional. I have effectively a tray table up against my futon that is my entire setup. So, anyways, hi, it's Monday. It's time for Rhez Lorei. Oh, that was a garlic burp. Sorry. That was not good.
We're in for a good time.
It's gonna be a good night, guys. I wore my Then Paris shirt with me on it, thanks to Patsy.
Thanks to TKO too, because that's the best Jackbox game, period.
It's true. It's true. And with me, as always, are my wonderful players. Say hi, wonderful players.
Hello.
Howdy.
Dunga.
You what? You're what?
Dunga.
Oh God.
Okay. Anyways, so we have D&D tonight somehow. Maybe. I don't know.
That's a lie.
We'll see. I'm still got the garlic burp. It's not good. It's not a good time. Anyways, announcements before we get going. First, Dungeon Sphere this week on Wednesday. And then I'm assuming on the 14th. Wait, now I'm confused because 14th as well. 2 weeks, 2 more weeks of Dungeon Sphere, and then we have 2 weeks of a special one shot. And it's gonna be awesome. And we're all playing amazing characters, and it's gonna be great. So that's Wednesdays for the next month. Crazy. 4 weeks. And it's gonna be Christmas in there at some point too. Wow.
I guess.
Anyways.
Whatever. But we got a one shot coming up.
A 2-shot.
2-shot.
Wombo combo. Anyways, so there's that. We also have a YouTube channel. We are very, very close to being caught up with Dungeon Sphere on the YouTube channel. 55 premiered last Thursday, which means we will be caught up completely on the 22nd. All Dungeon Sphere episodes will be posted, and it will be wonderful. So go there and subscribe and all that stuff. And I will hopefully at some point stop burping. It'll be a good time. Yes. Is there anything else? I think that's it. We're here Mondays every week. We'll see what happens near the end of the month because that's gonna get crazy. But yes, I don't think there's anything else, right? No? Good. Okay. So, shall we jump in to tonight's episode? Previously on Rhez Lorei, the Color Guard Chronicles. The Glitter Bombs defeated Netmizzly Bloodpike, but at great cost to Glimmer, whose wild magic surge caused another fissure on her back. After finding Nora, the Zone of Truth specialist, and taking most of Netmizzly Bloodpike's personal belongings, Pip investigated Bloodpike's office, finding a secret compartment in her desk with a check-marked list of each city in Kozlund and a magically enchanted doorknob. The second in command, Olvina, then cast Speak with Dead on Netmizzly, and you all found out the Duragar plan, which involves Ursola Lightbraid and Thane Thunderchin's son being squirreled away to a time-dilated demiplane to grow up together in hopes of them falling in love and being a bridge between the Duragar and overland dwarves. Blech. Anyways, it's the grossest thing I've ever made up in any game I've made.
Why did you do this? You chose this.
I know. It was part of my other game too. I may have gratuitously stolen from World of Warcraft. It's fine.
Another reference, this time to WoW.
Yep.
All media is reference to another media.
It's true. Let's see, where was I? Talking Glimmer down from leaving the group, because that was almost a thing. It's fine. You all split up. Pip saying goodbye to Polly, Zenus getting some magic supplies from Schwebley and Sons, and Castor, Glimmer, and Suliya was decided offline, getting tattoos before all meeting up at the color guard. Now, very busy. Tearfully sending Doran with Max on his own to head to Rhez Duran. You all then headed to the mayor's to let him know what you all had discovered, including news about his daughter Cirsola, which he had not been aware was even in danger. Leaving with a few art objects as a reward, the glitter bombs headed to the Opal Dahlia, with Castor hoping to see the Dragonborn barkeep again, but instead found Marquis Pourcel, a half-elf, but the chef was his brother, the Dragonborn, Terrence, who you all had a conversation with regarding Brock at the stable before heading to bed. And that is where we pick up today. So as you are all getting ready for bed, any conversations, things you'd like to discuss before sleeping and whatnot? Is that a no?
I think Zenus is in the room. He's drawn a circle in chalk and has lit some incense, and is like, has his new like spells all in his book, and he's practicing and like doing this very intricate ritual. And he, whoever is in his room with him would see like little things of like pixie dust and a few other random like just random explosions. Something catches on fire at one point and he stamps it out, but ends up at the end of that hour, after ritual casting Find Familiar, you see kind of like in the mound of ashes and like incense that's been burnt, a little nose sticks up, and it whole like shivers, and out pops a like fey like weasel. He's got fun little bits of fur and like dust and sparkling glimmer.
Tell me he's at least got goat horns on him.
He does have little horns.
Okay.
Precious. What is its name?
Zenus is like, oh my god, I didn't expect this to work. Okay, what is your name? He starts talking in Sylvan to this creature, and it can't necessarily talk back, but he's just like,
Just got like a little.
Are you with us or are you alone?
I mean, I'm in my room.
I think you guys
we were
got
splitting.
two. I think you guys got
Yeah.
two rooms.
So I'm
you
in the
all-
room
you all
with you,
tell
just
me.
watching all this happen. I'm just sitting on the bed across from the room, just like kicking my little stubby feet and toes. And then as soon as it appears, I'm gonna ask, "Oh, hey, what's its name?"
I didn't think I'd get this far, so I don't really know.
All right. His name's
I'm
Kumquat
going.
now.
No, it isn't.
Hey, Kumquat.
Elmer.
No,
Elmer.
it isn't. Zenus
Don't
casts.
name him after glue.
Zenus casts Mind Sliver at Pip.
All of a sudden, I got a headache.
Yeah,
Okay,
his
so
name's
I-
not fucking Kumquat. I will work on a name.
So
I do.
I assume Glimmer and Suliya are near. Where is Castor?
Castor was gonna go to the stables, see Horseman, half-orc horseman.
Okay.
As Castor walks out, Glimmer just slaps him on the ass. Go get him, Tiger.
To check the horse situation, okay?
Sure.
Make sure there's
Riding
mounts
something
for the
tonight.
Lord.
Hey.
It is getting
I
rather.
poke you right in the heart tattoo because I know it still hurts.
It is getting rather dark, but you are able to make your way to the stables. Is there anything else anyone wanted to do before we do the quick little stable scene?
No, I was pretty heavy-handed in my roleplay last week, so I'm good.
Yeah, you make it to the stables. It is very quiet. There are several horses in stalls, and you do in fact find a half-orc in overalls and like a flannel shirt, no shoes.
That is unsanitary.
Well, hello there. How's it going?
Evening. I know it's late. My compatriots and I are leaving early tomorrow morning, and I just wanted to check that indeed you did have horses. I heard from...
we have lots of horses.
At the horse stable.
Listen, sometimes you go places and they don't have things. Maybe there was a mass exodus of people looking to go find their children and they took all the horses.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm having like
that's not the case here.
Really wild deja vu right now, actually.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Has this happened before? Have we ever asked for horses?
No.
Oh.
He always had Max.
This is very strangely similar to another D&D game I played.
It's another
D&D
reference.
session.
Horses as you're in.
I just feel like the same doubt of like, do you have horses when you go to a stable? Like, I feel like that same doubt was in that.
Every time we walk into an inn and we're like, do you have rooms? And they're like, of course we have rooms. I'm all like, I feel like this isn't realistic. It's ruining my roleplay experience. I want them to tell us no one time and be like, of course we don't have any fucking rooms. What do you mean, do we have rooms?
What game are you playing? You like the Virgin Mary?
I just want one time someone to tell us no.
Sorry, miss, there's no room at the inn. You're gonna have to go give birth out back in the manger.
Anyways.
It makes exciting roleplay.
Yeah, there's a whole holiday based around it.
Anyways, Brock says, we have a few options for you. Would you like to see them now, or is this going to be in the morning?
No, I was just making sure that you had some good chat. All right.
Oh, okay. Bye then.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, and I walk back to the inn like, what the fuck is? Fuck it, go.
He's very confused.
Aren't we all? I say as I walk away.
I was like sitting up in the room with Suliya. I don't know why, but I feel a profound disappointment.
Oh, I want to. No, actually, I did have another question. Are you from here or farther away?
No, I'm from the mountains.
Good. I was wondering if you could tell me if you knew about what this says, and I take out the letter from my mom with the words on it. I asked another Orcan gentleman, spit on the ground, about what these words meant, and he was decidedly unhelpful because I hate him. But that's neither here nor there. If you do know anything about what this is or what it pertains to, it would mean a lot to me.
He kind of looks at you. Where did you get?
It's a gift from my mother. My mother is a seer on the other side of the continent. She sees the future. She sent it to me in a letter pertaining to my sibling. I don't know what it means, and I have not found anyone to ask about it. The one person who I tried, again, was very unhelpful, and it's been worrying me deeply.
Kind of is. I think what this means is you need to go there to my former home. The word is Nulgar Varas, he says. The Nulgar is a slang term, difficult to translate. Varas, though, is slayer. Effectively foe slayer, menace slayer, something like that.
Foe like enemy, not foe like baby deers. Horses.
I think you mean doe.
Did I just hear?
No,
a
you
fly?
said foal.
Really weird.
Foe. No, I said foe. F-O-E.
Oh, foe. Okay, I thought you said
I was
foal.
gonna ignore it.
Like,
That was really cool. I was like,
What was really
"Whoa."
cool?
there's a lot of flies in the stables. This man isn't wearing any shoes.
Never heard of
Very
fly.
worried for his foot hygiene. Wash your feet, but I mean,
Hey, my feet are very tough, he says. I spent a lot of time in my youth.
I got little
Mm.
rabbit paws, so can't really
Much-
wear shoes.
Much more treacherous soil than a little horse dung.
Yeah, you say that, but I'm gonna stop talking about feet now.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
all right,
says-
that's Oh, if you had more.
He says he's looking at you still.
Yes, I'm very attractive, thank you.
When the hunter or hunted becomes the hunter, which you will recall is what Ragnar
Yeah.
said. Mm-hmm.
The way he said it, though, made me feel bad about myself, so I chose to ignore it. When this
He
rando says it, it's a lot easier to digest.
He says it's not every day you see a 6-foot-tall rabbit wielding a giant sword.
Well, you should see my mom. She's almost as tall and even bigger sword. It's got one of those big heavy
He says, find Dwayne and Blue. They'll get you to my old homeland.
Is that someone here or somewhere else?
He says they're in the wood.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate this odd midnight outing. You should wash your feet, and I'm going to go. Yeah.
So I promise they're fine.
No, I don't know. You should get some boots. Do you need money? Do you need money for shoes?
No.
Be a good investment. I leave 3 gold on the counter and walk away.
He
Shoes,
kind of
get boots. Get socks too. I put another gold down for socks.
Bye. And you make your way back to the Opal Dahlia. And unless you guys have anything else you'd like to do this evening, we will go down for a long rest. It is a rather secure inn, so you're not terribly concerned about, any watches or anything. But as you are sleeping, Suliya, in your dream, you hear a crash, something falling to the floor, a familiar sound, And as you're running towards it, you are running, and you're running, and you're not getting any closer. But you just hear in your head, "Fix me," as you awake with a start.
Well, there's a lot to unpack here, so let's just throw away the whole suitcase. Oh, she's probably not gonna get any sleep though. She's probably gonna just spend the rest of the evening just laying there thinking about what she just saw.
Cool. Oh my god, Trixie, just because I don't have my keyboard on my lap doesn't mean you can crawl in it. Cool. You do that. This was probably about halfway through the evening, so we'll say you can get a long rest. But soon enough, morning comes. What would you like to do? Who wakes up first?
We all know the answer to that. That's Castor.
It is
has to do
Castor.
5,000 push-ups.
I do. It's a lot of push-ups. I've been slacking lately, so I do get up early, and I hit the road running.
Cool.
Glimmer's gonna wake up and ask if she can go on a run with them.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how far I can make it, but
Yeah, we'll start slow and see if you can build your way up. Have I ever seen you run before?
I don't have that delicate of a constitution.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna wake up with a start and just be like, "My dad's still in the crystal." I forgot.
A pillow just comes flying over.
That's out of the way this time.
Hey, you're learning. I also figured out a name.
Elmer.
Oh, no.
No, not Elmer. This isn't a group opinion poll.
We all submitted names last night to Zenus.
Glimmer submitted Elmer 16 times.
I was gonna go with Shafra, which is it's Gaelic, but it means from the fairy palace.
Aw.
Shafra or Joffra?
Shiafra.
Shafra.
So it's like Siobhan, but so it's I'll put it in. But
I like it. Picasso.
Aw.
But imagine it has little horns. There's also this one.
Horns.
There's also this one from the Kobold Press, which terrified me, but also kind of the vibe.
I mean, that's the wind weasel that you all fought in the Feywild.
Yeah, so it'd probably be similar to like a wind weasel in like theory, but it's just yeah. Or it might be a squirrel. I haven't decided yet.
The goat horns. Whatever it is, I'm putting goat horns on it.
Yes, but it has goat horns.
Alright, so I need a raven feather willingly given. Looped string sealed in enchanted paraffin wax. A porcelain eye to see all. A relic, a coin, or pendant to the god of travelers. And I also have to find a soul on a plane and bring it home. Didn't we find a key somewhere?
We found a key to a extra planar storage facility.
I thought that was a doorknob.
Yeah.
We found a doorknob to an extra planar storage facility.
I'm gonna grab the crystal and ask my dad, "Hey Dad,
Yes, son?
what does it look like around you? Does it look similar to a storage facility?"
Do you see a door with no doorknob?
He is quiet for a while.
Thing on?
It's-
shaking.
Dad, wake up!
Whoa.
You
Oh
said
my
you were
god,
going out
I'm
for
gonna
cigarettes.
be sick. You hear in your head. He says, I can see myself. I'm here in a place. It's definitely a place.
You can see yourself like in a mirror, or you can look down at your shirt and see yourself.
I don't know.
What? How do you not know that? Can you see your face?
Can you see your face?
No, that's the point. Because you
That's
can
why
see
you
your
said
face
it's
in
weird.
the
You
mirror.
can see yourself.
You're the
I
biggest
love to
idiot I
think that
know.
Pip is the smartest person in his whole
He
family.
is.
Oh no.
He was smart
He
enough
said-
to leave.
He says, I know I'm here.
All right, you've been
I'm in a
just as much
place.
help
I
as you
can't-
have the past 45 years. Okay.
He says, I can't. I'm in a place.
Okay,
But
Dan,
I'm
don't
not-
hurt yourself.
I'm not in a place.
You're in a place, but you're not in any place. Okay.
I'm here. I
Tell me, what's the last thing you
I'm
remember?
here.
Wasn't it the tentacle guy?
Yeah.
Anything after that?
No.
Do you have fingers?
It's weird because he says yes and no at the same time.
All right.
Can I do that? No. But
I
he
kissed the
can.
crystal, and then put it back into Glimmer's fanny pouch. Fanny pack.
Glimmer's out running.
Stole your fanny pack. I don't remember. I did put it in your fanny pack. I'm gonna do that whenever Glimmer gets back. I'm just gonna rush up to her. She's like sweating and like.
Oh yeah,
And
she's
just-
Pipperin, you've been
sighing.
keeping up really well.
And just grab it and open it up and kind of shake her around a little bit. Dig on in. I like jump in a little bit. And my legs are
She
sticking
like
out.
falls.
As you're like, you can't even object.
Yeah.
And then I grab the crystal, then
I'm
I do this thing.
swooning. Catch me, Castor.
I've been trying to keep an easy pace, but I'm doing a real bad job of it.
Well, that's what happens when you have rabbit legs. You literally can't walk. You hop with every step.
Just bounding
True.
forward.
It's
Stop,
true.
you beautiful bastard!
Bunnies can walk.
Well, yeah, but it's a bunny. So there's always
Bunny.
going to be like a little like spring step.
Yeah, it's a spring step. I'm trying real hard not to move my whole 40 movement speed so Glimmer can keep up, but I'm always going like 32 or 33.
Yeah,
She's
so-
just out of reach.
I also
And
realized
it's not cute. Like she's blue right now, but she's turning purple.
cool. Or a light teal, just as you add more green.
That like really high pitched, like panting.
Um, whenever you get back, I realized I mispronounced it as Shifra instead, which will be it's easier to say.
Chifra.
Shifra, yeah. But the weasel like will poke. It just kind of rests in Zenus's horns, like almost like a little hammock.
Oh.
And then like pops up, and like scampers over and looks at Glimmer, and just waves a little paw, and just immediately like starts running around you.
Hello.
Where did you find a green weasel with horns?
Oh, I made it. Well, technically, I summoned it. It's a new. Here, I'll show you. And Zenus like lays his spell book out and like shows the incantation.
Glimmer's pulling out one of Pip's cookies to give to Shifra.
What does it eat?
I mean, it's a fey. I mean, technically, it can subsist on its own.
I pull
But-
out my hat of vermin and I
Wish
pull
that
out
was
a
me.
mouse, and I hand it to the weasel. Eh,
It,
eat. You want? Squeak squeak.
I mean, it looks like it's made of plant fiber. It should be able to photosynthesize.
The weasel is making this face.
the Wallace.
I just toss
The
it
grommet.
behind me.
The Wallace and Gromit just like.
I'll do the same thing with the bat and the frog.
It just.
I honestly don't know what a weasel would eat.
I mean, it's a familiar. It shouldn't need
I mean,
to.
weasels are
shouldn't.
omnivores. They can eat anything, really.
Yeah.
Glimmer
he
hands
does-
it one of Pip's cookies. She's like smacking Pip
And
away.
it's like, "Brrr."
Yeah. It'll eat the cookie immediately, but it looks at like raw food and just like.
Excuse you, we are high class.
Either photosynthesizer cookies, nothing in between. A pastry will do.
Has anyone seen Suliya come down yet?
Not this
Suliya's
moment.
probably like snuck down while this is all going on. Like, she's
Head
You
buried in
keep
his
sneaking up on me, Suliya.
sorry.
No, it's just stealthy. I'm not used to it yet, which is weird because we've been traveling together for so long.
It's probably the height too. You're not used to looking this far down. It's fine. I understand.
That's true. That's probably why I missed you this morning, Pip, when you woke me up. Normally, I'm used to aiming at a taller bee and being Glimmer. Kind of past your head by about 3 feet.
So you're admitting to abuse in front of all these people. Look at you.
You screamed at 7 a.m.
My God!
I am known to be a late riser.
He throws pillows as a way of showing his love.
That's actually assault.
One of the nicest things you could throw at
You'll
someone.
be hearing from my lawyers.
I am your lord.
Aren't
Grab
you
Pip by the
Yeah.
ankle and I hold him upside down.
Yeah, you'll be healing from my lawyers too. Let me get it. Let me get it. I'm just like trying to like bop you, but you're holding me too far.
Anyway, how'd you sleep, Suliya?
Could have slept a little better, but can't complain, I guess.
Is it the tattoo? It stings a little, yeah.
It's not the tattoo, no.
You didn't take the sanitarium off yet, did you? Keep that on for a couple days, let it get nice and juicy.
Is that how it's supposed to go? That doesn't sound right to me.
I don't know.
yeah.
This is my first one. I feel like everyone's staring at it.
I just had a bad dream. It's nothing to worry about.
But I mean,
Do you normally have bad dreams?
yeah.
Occasionally. It's nothing though. Don't worry about it.
So one of those
Oh,
weird dreams that you can't
mysterious.
really explain to people, and every time you try, it's all like, none of this makes sense, but I promise it happened, and I
Or
was
is
there.
it one of those dreams where you wake up feeling a certain type of way?
A little of both.
Oh my!
Now this might be an area that has a particular.
But not in a good way.
Oh. Well,
Oh,
never
no.
mind then.
Speaking of dreams, how did yours go last night, Castor?
He had no shoes on. It was a really big turnoff. He was walking around through horse shit, and he's like, my feet are fine. And I was like, I don't think they are.
Glimmer eyes Pip and just goes, I understand.
Yeah. They've got horses,
He
so that's
bathed
all that
recently.
matters.
He's probably fine.
He did, but it's just he was in the stables. He had no
Oh.
shoes on.
No.
Like if you're walking on the dirt roads and stuff, like whatever, but like in the stables.
We can go back and see that barkeep again.
I don't know. I feel like I've lost my. I don't know what's happening.
As you guys are sitting in the tavern area of the Opal Dahlia, Dom, the silver dragonborn barkeep, is on shift.
Glimmer messages Zenus and Castor, and she's like, who called thieves on who? I cannot remember.
I don't know. You can have them. I'm just having an off day.
Oh,
Yeah.
this might be a good rebound.
I don't think so. I think I'm out. I've been out of the game too long, Glimmer. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just pathetic. Trying
Not
to.
pathetic. You're just out of practice, and we're not coming back here, so practice makes perfect. Up and at 'em.
Zenus will use the rain of gestures to do a little like woohoo at Dom.
Woohoo.
Also, I did just
I do it
remember.
from behind Castor, so it looks like Castor's doing it.
I also did just remember dragons aren't real. So I think these strange lizard people are kind of getting in my brain.
They're these posers.
I just never thought about.
He gives a little wink.
I don't know.
You have your chance. If you don't want it, though, I understand.
I don't know. I don't know, something's off
Okay,
recently.
Do you
hold
want
on
to
to
talk
that.
about it?
Yeah,
It's,
hold on
it's
to-
morning. We don't have time. If things were different.
That's fair. Well, if you'll excuse me for 2 minutes, and Zenus turns and goes up to the bar and talks to Dom.
See,
Just-
no,
Well,
this,
hello there.
this is how it should work, you know? It's not my place to...
Yeah, you never
Hi.
know unless you try.
I must say, you look ravishing, but I do have a simple request. Could you, put me together some, nice little, pick-me-up for my friend over there? Actually, could you just do,
I gotcha.
I don't know, maybe something for us all? I feel like everybody had a weird night.
Glimmer's like leaning over Catherine. Charcuterie.
All right. So now that we're all gathered in the same position, or at least everybody who should be involved in the planning stage of stuff, we gotta talk about this dear Aunt Sally.
Motherfucking Aunt Sally. I will have her head on a pike.
Little
Oh my.
Pipperin
We went to
has
charcuterie to heads on pikes real quick.
I cover Shifa's ears. Just
little old Pipperin has a plan. Are you ready to hear
I'm horny for bloodshed.
it? All right. We know a really strong poison that, when injected, can do quite a significant amount of damage.
Didn't we give that back to Miss Cat?
Yeah, but we haven't left town yet, have we?
no.
It looks like she
no.
has some product that she has yet to find a use for. Let me
Do
think.
you have money for the product? It sounded expensive.
Well, yes. But also, it's to save his son, so.
No, this is true.
So will we take? I mean,
I do
That's-
think you guys have noticed in looking at the two and the maps that where Aunt Sally is and where Owen is are two different places.
Oh. Oh.
Well, it brings up an interesting conflict then. Do we go after the child first and then go after Aunt Sally? Or do we strike while the iron is hot and get her first?
I thought that Owen was with Aunt Sally. Where is Owen?
well,
Owen's like on the other side of town,
yeah, he's-
maybe.
Well, I mean, kind of. It's like, okay, so it's like if you go far enough left, you end up going right. It's one of those situations.
That's called walking around the circumference of the planet.
No,
That's
no,
ridiculous. The Earth is flat.
You would just walk right off. Everyone knows dragons aren't real and the earth is flat.
Is this map round? I don't think so.
No, but it's also it's a Fae being map. I mean, in order to find yourself, you have to get lost because then at least you know where you're good. It's a whole.
So if we try to find
cultural
Aunt Sally, we'll find Owen.
Yes and no, because
Or perhaps the other way around.
right. I mean, Fae dimension kind of is a weird thing, but Fae rules don't apply here. I feel like the more pressing issue would be trying to find the child, considering
Yes.
we don't know what sort of dangers. We know what Aunt Sally is capable of. And we can
Oh,
find her, and we know what her plans are. I
that's
mean,
perfect. We find Owen first. Then when we bring him back, we ask for a reward, and the reward can be the poison. The poison for Aunt Sally. Aunt Sally's poison.
yes, the poison specifically designed to kill Mayor Lightbread, but we're using to kill Aunt Sally instead. That
Yes.
poison. I see. That's actually a solid plan, Pipperin.
I love coming up with plans. It's like a little game.
He's not helping someone in need rewards on it of its own accord.
No, I do it for the cookies.
Okay.
I'm glad one of us was phrased
It,
correctly.
it
but
was
there
it was
are
a good
external
plan. So
benefits.
have a cookie.
Thank you.
So, are we all in agreement then? I mean, Castor, were you thinking that we'd get horses to go wherever we'd be heading? Is that why you went to the stables?
Yeah, that's what we had talked about last night.
Sorry, I got very distracted by summoning a tiny fey creature. But
It is adorable.
Well worth it.
it's very nice. Alright, so we go get horses, try and figure out wherever
Oh
Aunt
my
Sally
God.
is. Oh my gosh.
He just wants to be
Shifa.
part of this.
Personal.
Okay, no, not that. Not that.
You're gonna get us banned from
He's
Twitch,
fighting
Percy.
now.
Petition.
Get out of
Rename my familiar as Percy just for. No.
Loves you.
Oh.
Oh, he's licking my tablet now.
Oh, he's helping
He wants
draw.
to do art. He wants art.
Oh my god. Between your Roxy and or that's not Roxy, that's
Oh, this is Roxy.
that is Roxy. I'm learning.
I have my light was making my whole face like shiny white, and I was not liking it, so I turned it down some. But
Oh.
yep, Roxy.
Kitty.
She is fully being my what's it called, a neck muff?
Mm-hmm.
The
A stole,
Stole,
right?
yeah.
stole. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she's doing right now. I don't know why, because I haven't left my house besides going to church for like a week and a half. So, anyways. So what are you guys doing?
We're gonna save Owen.
We're gonna go get Owen.
And some horses to ride heroically into the sunset to find Owen.
Beautiful.
I want
So,
a
yeah.
side saddle.
You guys.
So if we get these horses, will that help us find Owen? Because do we have to get lost to find him?
No, we just have to.
We get
look
to
at
follow the map.
Yeah, and his name was theoretically because we have that atom that's part of one of his possessions. I mean, the closer we get to him, the larger his name will be. So it's just a matter of like going around. It's not a directional map. It just tells us proximity. And
It's like a hot and cold dousing,
But it is
Right.
kind of like a compass, right?
sort of, if north is Owen.
Yeah.
right. I mean, there aren't necessarily directions in the Feywild, only desires, and you kind of get
All right.
led to wherever you're looking for.
So when we get the horses, we can just turn them in that general direction and then go.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, his name's basically stayed the same because we haven't left this place since we got the map.
It's like, did you ever see the virtual reality scroll Skyrim? And it just kind of tells you if you're going in the general correct direction.
What?
Exactly. It's like
Pipperin, you're familiar with the Elder Scrolls, yes?
this is the eldest of the
Yeah, I
the
think
fifth one
I
that they
think my
made of the
uncle
Elder
stole that.
Scrolls
I think
was
my uncle
titled
stole those.
Skyrim.
But anyway.
I'm sure the Elder Scrolls, it came out literally everywhere. Everyone had one. They kept making new Elder Scrolls.
Percy.
Percy
Okay,
just
on what level?
consumed all light.
He's a Khajiit. He just wants to show you his wares.
If you have the coin.
Water.
They're not my cancers. No.
I love how ridiculous the conversation was, and then Percy's comedic timing unparalleled.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, I understand. And it actually because
No.
because
no,
the
that's not gonna work.
because we've been moving around the city and the name hasn't changed, that definitely means that he's out of the city.
Right, that's correct.
Anyways, so you all head toward the stable that Castor had found last night, and you find it a little more bustling. There are other people there, but Brock, the half-orc, I can talk. Everything is fine. At least the garlic burps have stopped. Brock, the half-orc, is there in his overalls and his plaid shirts. Still no shoes.
Just get some shoes.
The gold that Castor had given is still sitting on the half wall. Hello, you're back.
Indeed, as I said, we're here for mounts. Horses.
Cool. So, and he counts 5 of you? Okay. Well, we have a few options.
If it saves us money, I can definitely ride on someone else's horse. Or maybe me and Suliya can do tandem.
Or
Suliya, you
Do
good
they
with
have
horses?
ponies? Do they have
You can
ponies?
do ponies? Can I get a donkey?
He says, we have, and as he walks down the, there's like several stalls and a couple are out. First one he walks by, he says, this is Calypso. And you see a white horse with reddish brown spots of pinto. We have Rosie, chestnut mare, very demure. We have Orchid, who is an off-red pearl color. We have Maestro, who has got leopard markings, white with black spots.
Shocker.
I love him, Your Honor.
We have Nightheart, who is this jet black horse. We have Quick Sparkle, who is a rose gray. And we have Buster, who is white.
Oh, Buster or Quick Sparkle.
And part of, oh my gosh, my camera's so blurry. Why are you blurry, camera? Don't be blurry. Nobody likes blurry camera. Roxy. Oh my god.
Cat part 2.
What are you thinking?
Dungeon
You say hi
cats.
to everyone? Whoa.
Hello.
Hi,
It's Roxy Kitty, say hi. Say hi. Whoa. She hates it when you do this. Sometimes you get her to talk. She's not doing it though. You go over there. Thank you.
I love prop comedy.
So part of the prep that I did this weekend is figuring out different horse temperaments. So these all have various personalities and things. So Brock is going to go. So depending on how well you do with animals, will determine which one is best for you. If you want to buy a horse outright, it is 25 gold, and I can give you plus 5 gold for enough food for a month. If you don't want to buy, it's 20 gold, 10 of which is returned to you upon safe return of the horse. So, your choice, he says.
How
But-
much was food?
5. So total of 30 gold for the horse plus food for a month.
I slapped down 150 gold pieces. Horses now.
Okay. So
Woo!
what I need everyone to do
You get 5
Is-
cookies for that. It was very generous. Good job.
is roll an animal handling check.
So you're saying there's no donkeys?
As Brock says, I just need to see how you are with the horses to see which one would be a good fit. So if you just come up, and as you go up, everyone roll your animal handling checks, and that will determine which order we do the horses.
Fun fact, as an animal, I am proficient in animal handling.
I'm
That
not proficient,
Sounds
but I was a horse girl growing up. Does that give me any points of benefit?
Suliya, horse girl.
Do I want to use my tide to chaos on a
Yes.
horse?
Is that even a question?
I got a. Oh, are you ready for?
I'm ready.
I got a 19.
I got a modified 20, 14 plus 6.
Checks out. Checks out.
I got an 8.
All right, fuck it. I'm rolling again.
Chaos.
Tides of chaos.
What did Pip get?
I got a 13.
13. Nice.
I do just want to say, Melissa, for your determination. This says once per long rest, you gain advantage on yada yada yada. Before you regain use of this feature, the DM can have you roll on the magic surge table after I cast a leveled spell. So even if I don't roll to cast it, you can decide before I use it again next time.
Neat. So I can just say, roll on the magic surge, and it's
Fireballs
fine.
the horse and kills all of
Okay.
Now.
But it was advantage, so I did end up with a 7.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
So you've got 7, 8, 13, 19, and a 20.
Somehow Suliya's on backwards.
How is the druid the one that rolled lowest?
I don't know.
She knows fire, not
Julie
horses.
rolled an 8.
So they rolled an 8.
I rolled lower. Fuck.
As he's watching each of you sort of come up and do the pet on the nose and all this, and seeing how the horses react. At first, you see him going towards Rosie, the very quiet chestnut mare, and he's sort of watching Suliya, and then Glimmer comes and has such an issue, and he's like,
Glimmer is doing that thing, like where you're like trying to pet something, but you're like, and it's like
it's terrified it's gonna
out.
bite you.
And go ahead.
Real quick, I'm gonna walk up to Glimmer and be like, it's okay, and attempt to show her how to roll, how to like be better with horses, and I'm gonna use bolstering magic to give you a D3 on this ability check.
Okay. Roll that and see what you get.
How do you roll a
3!
Yay!
Oh, so that pushes you up to a 10.
I roll a D4, and if it's a 4, I re-roll.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I'm trying to like help you like talk to like horses and stuff. That does mean you will not get a spell slot later today, though.
Okay.
Don't refresh your
deserve
character
it.
sheets.
What?
Don't refresh your character sheets.
Did D&D Beyond just go down?
Yeah, it's undergoing maintenance. Please
Uh-oh.
check back in a few minutes.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. That's fine. Okay, so as you seem to get more confident, as he's about to give you he's like, okay. Rosie, I think you'll be a good fit for Suliya. And
Suliya,
see,
do you
I'm not
want me to
complaining.
coach you through horses as well?
No, I'd rather get the spells slot later. Fine, I'll take the damage to my pride this one time.
Glimmer is
And yeah,
fully
you get-
leaning into the like Castor coming up from behind, and she's like, "Yes, show me how to be kind to the horsey."
And yeah, Rosie is a very quiet, just kind of standing there, kind of nervous, like not just kind of standing there and not really reacting to anything. And even as you go up and attempt to pet, she just kind of is standing there and is just like taking whatever anyone does for pets or brushing and all that, and is very calm and seems like would definitely be a good fit for Suliya. So that's fun. Next then is Glimmer with the 10. And you see, as you get a little more confident, he guides your hand to Calypso, the pinto colored white with reddish brown spots, who, as your hand comes, the Calypso sticks his snout into your hand and sniffs and seems very interested in who you are and all that stuff. So you get Calypso.
I hug him.
Calypso.
Next is
Pip with a 13.
and you see a slightly nervous looking horse, off red color, named Orchid,
I
that
give it cheese.
piques your interest.
Don't
And
give horses cheese.
And it is smaller than the rest of the horses. And as you go up and rub its nose, it is like shaking a little bit, but it seems to push its head into your hand. And so Pip gets Orchid. Zenus with a 19. He says, you have your pick, Maestro, Nightheart, or Quick Sparkle.
Before he even finishes the sentence, Zenus has thrown his arms around Maestro.
And Maestro is very interested in like sniffing around all of your smells, and as Shifra pokes his head out, he's like jumps back, and then is like sniffing your weasel.
I play a very calming melody on Yasel Halanian and just like kind of dance with it. We do a little jig.
Adorable.
We do a little trot together.
Yeah, my hooves, his hooves. They clap on the cobblestones together.
Beautiful.
What is that, like, where they do the like dressage?
Dressage.
Yeah, Zenus is immediately teaching how to dressage.
Beautiful.
Glimmer's trying to introduce Suryastava to the horse.
I don't think Suryastava is very keen on horses, TBH.
Not the horse person, eh?
No. But Brock, as
I use my ring of animal sounds to start neighing at the horse.
you
if the horse is
do
anything like my cat, that would freak it out so badly. My
It's
cat
true.
hates it when I watch cat videos.
It's true. So as Castor, you are assisting your friends in making friends with the other horses. Brock says, wow, it's not every day someone comes in that's so well versed in animal in horses and how to get them to like you.
My sibling and I used to. There was a horse. There was a ranch not too far from where we grew up. We used to spend a lot of time there.
He goes,
If you're wondering why the shoe thing bothers me so much, the gentleman who used to own that orchard died from a foot infection. So I just don't want to see it
Glimmer
happen
just
to you.
leans over and whispers to Zenus, "Sexy."
Insight check. That's a 17.
It didn't sound like it, but that was very sarcastic.
Should I roll?
You can roll.
Zenus lets out a sigh of
You
relief.
get to choose what you roll, I think. Like deception or persuasion or something. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know why my sad horse trauma story matters to you, so it's the nat one.
And
That's why it matters. We could sense it. Like sharks with blood in the water, we knew that one was coming.
and
I don't know.
are you lying?
I, Yuri, do not care for feet. It bothers me when characters don't wear shoes.
Castor just really thinks that flirting involves talking about fatal foot infections and talking about your mother.
Pip's gonna walk up. Pip's gonna walk up.
I meant this. The story of Castor and Pollux has a lot to do with horses. I'm attempting to tie horses into Castor's backstory, but I, Yuri, don't like feet. I don't know what you want from me, Dad.
Not only that. What race is this person? This
He's a half-orc.
Brock is a half-orc.
You, as a half-orc, should be careful. I say, with bare feet around these parts.
Threatening him?
No.
Yeah.
I roll an insight check on that.
They have a disease known as half-orc footitis.
I'm
And-
also rolling insight on this now, and
And if you step on the wrong little piece of dirt, you'll have a parasite dig into your feet,
So,
drawn to your half-orc skin.
and scene. Done.
God.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna stop.
I wanna try and scare him into wearing
It's
shoes.
fine. We're done. We're done.
I'm
But-
trying to make Castor's backstory more interesting, and Dev's all like, insight check. Like,
You did a good job. It's fine. He says, well, we have 3 horses left: Nightheart, Quick Sparkle, Buster. Nightheart is very nervous. Quick Sparkle's stubborn. Buster, I would normally wouldn't send him out, but I think you can handle him if you'd like. And you see Buster is this just like majestic, stark white horse that just looks crabby.
I look him in his eyes, and he looks
perfect
me
for
in his
you.
eyes.
And
We
Yeah.
understand each other.
He looks
I'm like,
me.
finally.
I look at him. He looks
he
at
looks,
me.
he looks at me.
Zenus is serenading from the back of Maestro. right inside
We
Sam.
make eye contact, and Zenus comes out of nowhere.
Like that fucking road to El Dorado. Just
And you just
I will take Buster.
and
We're
you just-
kindred
you-
spirits. I can
and
feel
you
it.
just hear this like "Ruff," like sound from Buster, like the growl that horses do. You know what I mean? You know what I
The
mean?
Yeah.
wolf sound.
He,
Can- can I
he
do
gets it.
Yeah. And Barack says, "Thank you very much. You need these right now, I assume."
Yes, the sooner the better, please.
Okay. He calls one of the other stable hands to help get appropriately sized saddles, which are included in the 25 gold cost. No bags on the saddles, just saddles. You can get saddlebags later if you'd like. Because that's a thing. And soon enough, it's probably about mid-morning, you all are ready to head out. So, before you leave town on Orchid, Maestro, Rosie, Buster, and Calypso, what would you guys like to do? Anything?
Did you want to go and talk to Polly and Katrina about getting that poison or no?
No, let's get Owen first, then just return, and then manipulate their feelings in the moment to give us the poison. I'm morally gray.
It's very dark gray.
I'm just saying it'll be much more effective. And it's for a good
And that
cause.
way, Pip can show Owen what kind of dad he would have been.
No, I don't care about that. I moved on. I got a new love. A
Is
love
it-
of adventure.
Oh,
What? Wait. What did Castor think it was?
no.
So I saw Wyatt wipe his forehead.
Zenus just thinks everybody's into him. So
I thought Pip had formed a deep connection with his horse since we've had it for a whole 3 minutes. Thought Pip was gonna be like, this horse is the love of my life now.
Just a horse. What are you talking about?
I don't know, you're
Oh.
weird.
It's time to go. Let us away. I'm side saddle riding majestically on Calypso.
Cool. So you guys head out of town. Who is leading?
I've got the map, so probably Glimmer.
So you pull out the map.
But if we're traveling, we
such a-
should. Who's the best at, surviving in the wilderness? Maybe they
how
should take the
Glimmer's
lead.
survival skills are.
I think my
Or
survival's
Suliya?
good.
I'm
Mine's
good in the
plus
city.
2. Mine's
Oh, +6.
2. Oh.
Perhaps I shall lead.
I wordlessly hand the map over to Castor.
I take the map.
This is a better spot anyway.
Zenus will ride towards the back, just to kind of bring up the rear and keep an eye out on things.
Cool.
Constantly ride close to Glimmer.
Give me, Castor, a survival check.
15 + 6, 21.
21, nice. Yes, this map is not really like any you've ever seen. It takes you a minute to get sort of calibrated to using it. But soon enough, you are following through. And as you exit the city and are going through various wood, marshland, fields, that kind of thing, as you're going, you see Owen's name slowly at first, but faster and faster start to get larger as you go. Can I have you roll a d10?
What? I've lost it. 7.
7. Neat. You continue following this map. It doesn't have any actual landmarks on, so you are dodging around trees, skirting around rocky hills. But as you walk, are you like 2 by 2 in a straight line, or 5 in a row, or
Yeah, how similar
2
to
and 3?
Madeline is this?
How are you out? How are you all traveling?
Zigzag.
I would imagine that we're like goose formation, that we've got 1 in the front, and 2, and then 2.
2 and 2. As
We very rudely take up the whole road if anybody else was trying to come through.
As you are going through this wooded area, Zenus feels it first. Glimmer catches on soon thereafter. It's a very familiar feeling of a presence. Something is in this general area. A light fog obscures the sky. The trees, once normal, straight, bushy tops, become crooked and broken. Things look weird. And as you walk down the road, I need everyone to give me dexterity saving throws.
Saving throws.
boy.
How does this work in regards to the horses?
And
The
the,
horses-
danger sense.
The horses will be fine. Danger
Okay.
sense is advantage.
My D&D Beyond just crashed on me. I think I have a +6 to... Let me...
Is
I rolled
once
a nat
more
1.
another 15 + 4, 19.
I rolled a nat 1. Tell me how I die.
16.
Neat.
26.
I think it's a 17. Oh, okay. 17 for Zenus.
Well, if D&D Beyond went down, I will pull out actual dice. 15 will save. So under 15.
What about a nat 1? Does a nat 1 save?
As you are walking,
Are you sure?
these trees that have become deformed, ugly mirrors of what you see in the material plane. You see them lash out toward you, and if you fail, you take 8 points of slashing damage, or 4 if you succeeded, as the trees' limbs slash out at you as though they are trying to cut you down. What do you do?
So, what happens if you fail?
Half, 4 damage. Or if you succeed, if you fail, it's 8 damage. If you fail it, or if you fail, it's 8. If you
I have
succeed, it's 4
evasion, so
damage.
if I succeed, I take none.
It's
So
none.
alright.
Yeah.
I just completely jump out of the way and do a little barrel roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, I'm on a horse. Move!
Yeah.
My
Whatever your
horse
name
does
is.
a barrel.
I guess Glimmer will. Is it worth turning on a detect magic?
Our tree is usually not this sharp around this area.
They,
this odd?
as you looking at them, these are like no trees Castor has ever seen.
I've never seen these trees before.
Is this like, would it remind Zenus and Glimmer of what they saw when they initially went after Aunt Sally?
Yes.
We're getting close to our quarry.
Should we do something about the trees, or?
I can't do anything about
As-
the trees.
As you
Unless you want
continue
me to
on,
burn them all down.
this is like a minute of the trees going after you. So as you can, you urge your horses forward. Eventually, the trees slashing out at you are behind you.
Okay, so I don't need to start the fire.
When in
But
doubt,
as-
like,
All this oil.
shut up.
Wookie
As
says only you can prevent them.
as the last of the trees reaching its limb out towards you falls back into place and is still again. You see ahead of you a stacked cairn
What does the map
with-
say?
with a some sort of lidded vase or urn on the top.
What's in the urn?
What does the map say?
I don't know.
What if that's Owen?
Would Zenus have any like familiarity with like cairns and like if they have a meaning in like the Feywild?
You do know that hags like to use them as markers on the way to where they are.
Is there anything in it?
Do you go and look?
Zenus
Yes.
would.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look.
As you get closer to the cairn, it's sitting on, there's like this pile of 3 rocks that really should not be able to stay stacked as they are. They're like all cockeyed and at weird angles, and yet they are still stacked in a short tower. And as you come close to this urn, it turns on its own, and you see embedded in the urn itself an eyeball moving around and looking at you as you come close.
I punch it in the eyeball.
Just poke it with the stick.
Give me an attack roll. D20 plus your strength modifier.
All right. Unarmed strike is a 15 plus 5 for a dirty 20.
Ooh.
So that is 3 points of damage, I think, for your...
Yes. Yeah.
1 second, I have to remind myself what the... I thought I had it written down, but I don't. Oh, no.
Yeah.
There it is. As you punch this eyeball, your hand goes through the mucous membrane of this eye right into the middle of it, and your hand is just in this eyeball as it deflates around your hand.
Can I
As you do that, you pull your hand out, the cairn collapses, and the vase falls to the ground and shatters.
Okay, show me the map.
Hand Pipperin the map.
What does it look like?
Owen is still in the middle, bigger than it was, but probably, like, it was kind of minuscule, like half an inch. It is now about 3 inches. The name Owen is now about 3 inches long.
Looks like we're heading in the right direction. I hand it back to Castor. I pulled up my little horse, so you had to reach down because you're on top of your horse. Like real stretch.
Has Aunt Sally's name gotten any bigger? Or did we already ask that?
You can only track one thing at a time.
Right, okay.
Oh, I thought you had 3 things attuned at a time, but you can only look at one.
One of those 3 okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Zenus will take the opportunity to cast Mage Armor on himself and Glimmer.
Thank you. So, okay. I think that brings me up to a 15.
Cool. Castor, as you guys continue on, give me another survival check as this wooded area has become more and more treacherous.
Not as good. That's the 13. 7 plus 6.
Cool. Roll me 2 d10s.
Wait, hold on. A 13. Can I use Bend Luck to give Castor a D4 bonus?
You can. It won't it won't change the results.
Okay.
It was a 2 for a 15. But 2 d10s.
Give me 2 d10s, please.
Are a 1 and a 4.
A 1 and a 4. Neat. As you all continue on, Pip, you feel something going on your head.
Sir! Is this something on my head?
Is it your hat? Did a rat crawl out of your hat again?
As you look,
take a look at him.
As you look at Pip's head, you see his hat of vermin is like bulging outward.
I rip it off his head.
I'm
holding
you
30
do
at the ready.
As you do, a cascade of rats falls down Pip. And
it's in my pants.
As you fall off the horse in surprise, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. Everyone else can do another dexterity saving throw.
14.
15.
7.
Can I do an acrobatics check to try and land on my feet?
You land on your feet, but as you do, you take 4 points of piercing damage as the gravel on the road has become spiked and jagged and is now caltrops.
Ooh, caltrops.
Okay,
Zenus
maybe
got a
I should wear
14.
shoes from now on.
Hmm.
So is that what
It's
the
like-
dexterity saving throw was? Or do I just take it?
Yeah. The dexterity saving throw was a surprise falling off your horse onto the caltrops, yes.
Alright, cool.
What
And
about for
evasion
everyone
halves
else?
it.
For everyone else, if you rolled below a 15,
Yep.
your horses are spooked and unable to move. If you rolled over a 15, you are able to guide your horse to the side of the road.
Trying to get back up
Um,
on my horse as I pull out caltrops from my feet.
Zenus try and do a counter charm to try and soothe the horses, including his own, that are spooked.
Yes.
So he'll just start playing that, just like a very soothing lullaby.
Yeah, and as you do that, the horses do seem calmed, but you just hear
If you're an Oni, you should come out and tell us because we killed the last one. Things might work out better for you, you know?
Oh, this is that hag. That nasty hag woman.
I hated her laugh. It was always up to no good.
Oh, it sounds exactly like my nanny. Brings
He
back
wasn't
fond
talking
memories.
to you! It was a joke for us!
Wipe away a tear.
You're not part of this. It's an A, B, C, D, E conversation.
Granny Fanny, is that you?
So F off!
Phoenicia Popilius? Fabio Sparrow Collar?
You have to be making some of these up.
And the laughter continues. But the horses are calmed, and you manage to get them past the caltrops. And it's a little early, but I think as you hear the laughter fade in the distance, we are going to pause for 10 to 15. And we will be back to see what the spooky woods bring.
Thank goodness, because I'm so thirsty.
So we'll be back in 10 to 15. Hi, everyone. We're back, I think. Maybe? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Hi,
I just missed
we're back.
the unmute button.
Are we back now for
Missed
reals?
it. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, we're back. Been going through the creepy wood, trying to find Owen, kidnapped son of Pip's ex and her new wife.
New wife.
And this has been Days of our Rhez Lorei.
It's true. As the wood itself seems to be attempting to attack you, Castor, one more survival check for me, please.
Oh, man. We're just going down.
Oh no.
8. That's a 2
8.
plus 6.
Well, luckily for you, the creepy wood seems to be thinning out a little bit, and you come into an open-ish field, some overgrown
Weird.
paths wind through sparse trees, a cliff to your right towers over you, a fast moving river to your left blocks your way that way, as you just see in front of you a wide open area, though the grass, as you look at it, is not perhaps actually grass, as you see an occasional bubble come up and fall back down. And I do have a lovely map for y'all to look at. You are on the south end by a rather large rock. On your horses, what would you like to do?
Are we?
And you are not on the map itself. You're on the map that Castor has. But you all are down here. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Oh, except for I put it in the GM layer. Hold on. Token layer. Boop. Wonder why I'm in the GM layer. Weird, it's a mystery.
Don't like that.
The GM in the GM layer?
Oh, Roxy just knocked my microphone right off my desk. That was
no.
rude. That was rude, Roxy Trixie. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh no, she's mad at me because I'm smacking her.
Don't
Okay.
be mad. She's just baby.
She's just a baby.
Suliya and Zenus. There we go. And you all are on horses that are 2x1s at the same time. With Castor in the front, and then I don't know who's else is where, but y'all are in this general vicinity. Trixie, you are being ridiculous. You have a whole 4 blankets that you can sit on, literally 2 feet over here. Sit there. Okay, what would you guys like to do?
Is it
as Castor is looking on the map, it appears that to get to Owen you need to go north.
Okay, I'm gonna activate detect magic and just see if we can find any magic traps as we're walking through.
Does this location look any different than where we have been riding through?
It is more of a field. It is relatively open. As you get closer to about here, the ground itself seems to change into a more, instead of sickly grass sort of poking up, it is more of a uniform texture that seems to be occasionally pulsing.
You know,
Okay,
my
I'm
mom
gonna use
always told
detect
me.
magic. Oh, sorry.
My mama always told me to never trust a field, an open field, because it gives you a false sense of security. Oh, I can see everything. Oh, I'm not going to be ambushed. Oh, I'm not going to be attacked.
Should we leave the horses behind?
That's not a decision for me to make because I don't want to walk anymore.
But it literally is a decision for you to make. You paid for all of them. They're your horses.
Oh my gosh, that's so much responsibility to put on one halfling.
I mean,
Welcome to fatherhood.
Look, Sheepa would just disappear into a puff of smoke if she got hit. Why don't I send her to scout ahead, and then we can at least figure out what these bubbles are.
Good plan.
Go for it.
Zenus will come up and stand, or bring Maestro up next to where Suliya is, and he sends Shifa down through the grass, and you see his eyes go white as he switches to kind of using Shifa's senses.
And as Shifa walks forward and gets to about here, you see the ground. And as Shifa puts their foot on it, it is not dirt. It is almost rubbery, almost latexy. And yeah, their paw bounces off of it. And as Shifa walks in here, you see in front of you, all of a sudden, the ground inflates. And you see, I'm going to post it in the Discord.
No. Bye.
Oh.
So snap. Will like snap his fingers, and Shifa.
No respect for clowns in this place.
And
Unbelievable.
as
Shifa will
the
poof out.
as the clown inflates, you all hear. You think you can rescue my little insurance policy? Let's see how well you play.
Oh no!
The profession of clowns gets a bad name. I have a lot of respect for the job.
That's great for you, Castor.
People are afraid of clowns. I've never seen real clowns perform. It is a delight.
I have detect magic up. Do I feel like a surge, like we're about to get into a fight?
There is magic all around this field. You it seems like there are things in it.
Okay, then I'm gonna hold off on what I was gonna do then.
Okay, so can you indicate on the map where all this is going down?
Yeah, can Glimmer play like mind sweep with her detect magic?
I think it was
So
right there that you said.
Hope I'm on the wrong layer. This one. The field starts at about that yellow line.
Okay.
Yeah, let's tie the horses up.
Okay.
There's
So-
the rock back here.
Mhm.
Oops, I'm in the GM layer still. This rock back here, as you look at it, it does seem to have appropriate places to tie things up if you would like to put the horses there, yes.
Can we just backtrack a little bit and find the closest tree?
There's like this rock has
Yeah,
it's got like holes through it almost.
we'll do that.
Zenus would have, as soon as the clown popped up, would have dismissed Shifra and then resummoned her back on his shoulder.
Okay, once we get rid of the horses, Glimmer's just gonna like very slowly, like step by step, see if like anything in front of her is like gonna pop out like that clown did. Would she be able to tell the difference between the types of magic like that?
So your detect magic is sensing magic kind of all around. The clown, when it popped up, seemed like a creature, not like a.
Oh.
Mhm.
I could fly over.
Do you believe you can fly today?
I got the backpack from a little girl a while ago that lets me fly.
We definitely tie the
okay.
horses up on that rock, though.
Mhm.
Suliya, can't you talk to them?
Oh, actually, speaking of, I didn't check if I did believe I could fly. That's
Oh
a good
yes, let's do
question.
that. Let's do that.
I think that's a wisdom check.
Mhm.
I'm rolling so good today. That's a 10.
You think that umbrella will let you fly? I'm pretty sure.
I jump up on the rock and I go, I'm going to fly over.
No, what? That's just an umbrella!
My umbrella.
Zenus fully thinks she's using the jetpack.
If nobody stops her, she is gonna leap off the rock.
And it is
Man.
it is a relatively high rock. It's about 10 feet up. So if you jump off the rock, It's 2d6 per 10 feet, right, Dev?
It is 1d6 per 10 feet.
1d6 per 10 feet. You take a whole point of damage as you crash to the ground.
Everything wants me to die.
That was. Why you said you got a backpack that let you fly?
I thought the umbrella would do it for me. My bumper shoot.
So what you're
You thought-
saying, what you're telling me is that your little guy made that balloon appear in the field before us.
I mean, apparently. I mean, it seems like as close as you get to it, it'll activate and appear in front of you.
Can I shoot the one that inflated?
As Shifra had left, it sunk back down into the ground.
Into the ground.
Backpack.
I mean, if we
Oh,
want to.
right.
All right.
I can
I
send her out
can
again.
fly for. I can fly for 1 minute.
I just want to
so-
run into the field.
Oh dear.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna go in a
as-
straight line.
As
I also
you-
have a wildfire spirit that can fly as well.
As you
I'm
get
just running.
there, Dev, one of these clown balloon bottom things inflates in front of you. Its face flat, but as you look at its maw, it looks like it could eat you alive. As one of the clowns inflates in front of you, and we are going to roll initiative.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm a thief, so like
Okay.
if I hit, I've run through minefields before.
Oh wait, I have to do it.
I'm
again.
so
Have you?
evasive.
Have you though?
I'm so
What was
evasive.
the last? What insight check? What was the last minefield you ran through?
I haven't run through any minefields, but I have run through places with a lot of glass on the floor.
Now that I believe. I'll give you a glass on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad for me.
What about it?
Have everyone meet. So, Castor, you see Pip run into the field as a clown inflates in front of him. What do you do?
I would like to see what kind of damage it does to Pipperin.
Cool. Pipperin.
Yeah.
I move a little forward, but I don't interfere.
First, let's see. Where do you get to? There. Okay, cool. You are at the current moment in time on bouncy rubber.
Boom. Boom.
All of your attacks due to this are slightly off kilter, and you have a -1 to all attacks on this section of field.
Okay.
And as this clown inflates in front of you, you see it attempt its arms. It is one of those almost looks like one of those the wavy arm men kind of as well. It's got the little arms, and its arms attempt to grab. Oh, I missed my dice tray because I'm using a more different one. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's garbage. Does a 10 hit you?
A 10 does not hit me.
Cool.
I'll just duck real quick. Do a cartwheel.
And as that one goes, you see on the other side of you another clown begin to inflate. Does a 23 hit?
It does.
You are grappled by the second clown. As it looks disturbingly similar to the first. And then
No, thank you.
it is Suliya's turn.
So I'm gonna summon my wildfire spirit, and that's gonna appear about. Hold on, let me go to my actions. Okay, and I'm gonna summon it right about.
I just put it on the
here.
map so you can put it.
Okay.
You should be able to move it if I have it set up properly.
Where is it?
Underneath Pip.
Okay, underneath Pip. Let me see. I do not see it.
Did I put it on the wrong layer? I in fact did. Hold on. Boop!
There we go. I'm gonna summon her right there. And that means that both of the clown guys have to roll a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 fire damage.
Cool.
Suliya's got my back. Everything's gonna stick together.
8 and a 12, so I think those
both fail.
Fail.
4, I can't read that. Okay, cool. For 5 fire damage.
You see as the explosion of fire coming into existence happens, it hits and seems to damage them a little bit, but it also rebounds back towards Pyre. Doesn't do anything because Pyre is immune to fire damage.
Oh boy,
but the damage
okay.
seems to rebound.
Well, this is concerning. I'm gonna have her fly over to Pip, and we're gonna teleport. Good. What is that? Let's see. How far can we teleport? I think 15 feet. Yeah, 15 feet. Like right about here. Or actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, like right about there.
Hey, thanks.
Please don't run off again.
And
It never ends well.
As Pip
you care so much.
leaves the field area, the clowns sink back into the ground. And then it is Glimmer's turn.
I could try to fly across. Would I be able to carry somebody with me if I flew?
What's your flying thing? Is it the bird?
Yeah, it's the bird of a feather. It says hold and use concentration, gain flying speed of 20 feet for 1 minute. And then it's about when I can use it again.
I think if you carried anyone, it would cut your movement speed down to 10 feet.
So I'd be able to get 60 feet in a minute.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Oops.
Okay, so I'd be able to get.
You'd be able to get there. As you're looking to that space, all you see is the weird rubber bit.
Okay, I could try to go across myself, or I can take someone with me and get halfway.
I mean, I feel like we should just be able to run across the field.
What if I sent out an unseen servant across and they just...
I do get a free fly spell with yourself, Alanian. I mean, if you want me just to scout ahead.
And I can now teleport 500 feet, and I can take someone with me with it.
Okay, so Zenus can fly. You can take somebody and teleport over. Mr. Pipperin, I can take you, and then we might have to try and survive around, but then I can thunderstep us ahead. Oh, no, I could just thunderstep us 300 feet. This is perfect. Why am I trying to use the backpack? I could just teleport 300 feet.
You know, just pick me up. Take me wherever.
I mean, it still doesn't solve the problem of the horses.
Well, the horses are outside of the range of danger, yes?
They seem to be nomming on some of the sickly looking grass and none the wiser to what's been going on. Totally calm.
We left them a bucket of water too, just in case.
We take care of our horses.
Well, the problem is we need to get across here to go get to Owen.
Yes. So we have a way to get across without having to even worry about the creepy weeble wobbles.
Should we just leave the horses here and then once we have Owen come back this way?
Yeah.
Yes.
Horses can stand for like a really long time. They can
I think
stand
more
for-
the concern is something comes and the horses are tied up here and then something happens to the horses. Because
Well,
there's
we
like
can-
other stuff in the woods.
Circle of life.
You paid a
Um,
lot of money for these
you paid
horses
a lot
and
of
Glimmer's
money
gotten
for horses.
attached.
Yes, I love Calypso.
Oh.
I've only had Calypso for a few hours, but if anything were to happen to him, I would kill myself and everyone else.
Yes, and I've already added Buster to my extras in D&D Beyond.
So what are you guys doing? We have sort of dropped out of combat. Once you guys go start in the thing again, we'll pick up where we were, so we won't have to re-roll. But so what are you guys going to do?
I mean, it sounds like we have a way to get over, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Glimmer, what are you doing?
I'm gonna grab Pip with his consent and thunderstep outside of the range of anybody getting hurt.
Consented.
And get the 300 feet as far as we can go.
Okay, yeah, you go up, and as you land up in this general vicinity, you notice that the field seems to end about there.
Okay, yeah, then that's where we'll land.
It's difficult to tell from where you were standing previously, but 300 feet is more than enough to get all the way through. So Glimmer and Pipperin are on the north side of the map. Zenus.
He'll use an action to cast Fly from Yasel Halanian.
Mm-hmm.
And he will take Fly gives me a speed of 60. So he'll go like up about 10 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? He'd be able to get there with just his movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we'll just say that you, with that, you get over to the other side of the field, and then what are Pip or not Pip?
Can
Go ahead.
Can I scan and see if there's a way to like? Can I tell if it's like the clouds just cover this entire field, or if it seems
this
like
whole
it's more...
this whole area seems. It's like when you like are holding onto a partially deflated balloon and you squeeze it and it like pops up. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
And it's basically this whole area. You feel, and looking at it, give me an Arcana check.
Not great. 10 total.
Okay, with a 10, this feels like poking it would not be great for it, i.e. piercing damage. You're not sure how much it would take to render, say, a section inert, but yeah, you did see the damage that Pyre did bounce back at it. So, and you thought the fire did that. You're not sure if it's just fire or what if any other type of damage would do the same thing or not. But it does seem like a rather bouncy surface.
Is it a... You tell me how stupid this idea is. Can I take my +1 rapier as I'm flying over and do just like a drive-by where I like dig the point of the rapier in as I fly through? I'm willing to trade off for damage and other stuff, but...
Yeah, as you pierce down, give me an attack roll.
Glory. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Oh, dang. Roll damage.
Okay, so I haven't used this in so long. What does it do? Okay. So 1d8 plus 4, so that's 8, and then 12 plus 6, 18 points of piercing damage. Or no. Yeah, 18.
As you swing your or pierce your rapier down into this area, you see that section sort of implode in on itself, and it's just like this gaping hole underneath. I'm going to move where you are because that's
big gaping hole.
And I mean, if we were technically fly was an action, so I maybe have to do this as a
at the start of your
round.
next turn.
Yeah.
You see this big gaping hole here underneath where you had, and you feel like a cloud would not be able to form there, though crossing that area would be rather treacherous.
Got it. Okay.
And yeah, so you continue on your way. What are Castor and Suliya?
Castor's going to step up to Suliya and say, as our resident expert of teleportation, do you want to help me test this new cloak? And swing their hips, and you can see under the cloak of protection, there's the red and gold lining of the cloak of the Mountback. I'm wearing 2 cloaks tied around my waist. So it gives me this, like, it's still open in the front so you can see their legs, but it's like this big trailing ball gown almost of just like a lot of cloaks underneath.
Just so many cloaks.
It's the dumbest fashion choice anyone could make, but I'm doing it.
It looks like a Spathra. The ostrich.
It kinda, yeah, the new ostrich Pokemon.
Oh.
Pokemon,
Beautiful.
Heather.
It's an egg Pokemon.
I remember when I used to know Pokemon. There was a reasonable number of them.
So
151.
Castor and Suliya make their way, and
If
Zenus...
Suliya says it's okay,
Suliya said it's okay. Let's do this.
I'm gonna grab Suliya, and then the way I activate it, because you're supposed to like swish it in front of you and then you disappear in a puff of smoke, I pick Suliya up and I do a backflip so the cloaks kind of like flow out in a stupid way, and then we teleport and I land.
Beautiful.
Suliya back down.
Incredible.
And Zenus goes another 60, and does he try to...
I'll poke it again. Why not?
Okay.
Let's be stupid.
Yeah.
That is a 19 to hit.
That will hit. How about a 12?
Does not hit Zenus.
Okay. Yeah, as you go down to poke, you see it attempt to grapple at you, but does not succeed.
7 points of piercing.
Cool. That does not. It still does. You see your rapier scrape against it. It does. It scratches it, and it makes that section of it slightly weaker, but it does not pierce through. Yet,
As a
I'm just gonna do a
bonus
little-
action, could he make a dagger attack on the same point?
Yes.
That's a. What is that? 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 piercing.
Cool. How about a 22?
That does hit.
You are grappled.
Okay.
Oh.
As that happens, the rest of you see Zenus is now grappled in the middle of the field as one of the clowns bubbles up beside him as he's attempting to pierce at the ground. So yeah, you are grappled. What do you do?
With a grapple, checks are just or attack rolls are at disadvantage, right? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think he'd try and just try and shove the rapier into the clown if he can. Well, I have spells. Hold on.
Well, the spells work though.
That's only one way to find out. Actually, he might just be better off with. Yeah, I don't.
I will say that this
Yeah.
one looks remarkably similar to the ones that had attacked Pip, but you see no scorch marks on them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think Zenus's first instinct would just be the rapier. I don't think he'd do anything with the spell. Nat 1 at disadvantage.
Does not hit. As this grappled thing, you see its big bulbous head lean back and attempt to bop you. And it also rolls a nat 1. However,
Uh-oh.
It's a halfling.
It forgot it's a halfling.
Oh,
you see, the rest of you see the ground expand up behind as another one comes. Dirty 20
Yep, that'll hit.
for 11 points of bludgeoning damage as the second one comes, and as it bops you, it sticks to your head and you are now suffocating.
Hey, Zenus, how funny would it be if you died to inflatable punching bag clowns? Yeah, pretty funny.
Remind me again how I got
I'm
over
gonna
here.
move. I'm gonna move
I
this
teleported
this way.
you.
Oh,
There we
that's so
go.
kind of you.
Suliya, what are you doing?
Was
As
that
you
loud
see-
explosion?
Zenus gets smothered by these clowns.
Can we say that pyre was like flying over the field as well? Because
What's his speed?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he'd be about there-ish.
So yeah, so that means that's good distance to fly over here. Wait, let me just double check that. Ruler. Oh yeah, that's plenty of distance to fly over here, grab Zenus, and then teleport like 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Just like right there.
Cool.
So Zenus is good. And then that also makes them roll another dexterity check if that does anything. For the Fury teleportation. 1d6 plus 3 fire damage if they fail.
12 and 13.
Okay, so one succeeds. The other one takes 6 damage.
Again, you see the damage. Bounce back as these two sink back into the ground. And as you land, another one, again, not scorched, emerges from the ground in front of you. And then it is Glimmer's turn.
Oh. What can I do? Have we noticed, do they pop up like after you've stopped moving, or is it like as you pass them they pop up at the same time, or is there like a delay?
It's when you stop moving, they pop up.
Okay, I have 30 feet of movement, so I'm gonna run out to Zenus, grab him, and then thunderstep him out.
Cool. You do that thing.
Okay. And I'm sorry, Suliya, it's gonna attack your moth.
It's fine.
It's a con save if it matters.
I don't know what to add, but I will roll for a natural 19.
Okay, well it passed.
16 for the clown.
Okay, the clown failed, Pyre passed, so they will take half of 15, and the clown will take all of 15.
Cool. Yeah, you see you all see this wave of thunder hit the clown, and it sort of wobbles, blah, blah, and you see the thunder bounce back off. The tree next to you, it shakes, and leaves fall to the ground as some of the damage is rebounded off of it. And I think it poofs Pyre as the damage just goes. But the rest of you are now safe outside of the field.
That was really weird.
I saved on the search.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, going in with fewer high-level spells than I hoped to have, but that is okay.
And you all continue walking forward. Give me a perception check.
Suliya, do you have those goggles? Eyes?
No, I gave them back to you.
Well, I'm not wearing them.
22.
11.
No, we gave it to Castor.
No, we did not give them to Castor.
Who did we give the bird mask to?
Wait, hold on. I still have them equipped, so I guess I'll roll with advantage then.
Well, are you attuned to them?
No, okay, that was worse. So 14.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
7.
So Castor had 22, 14, 7. What was Glimmer and Pip?
Glimmer's 11.
24.
So Pip and Castor, you see in the distance, and as you're looking at the map, Castor, toward where Owen's name is getting bigger. You see steel pipes at weird angles coming up from the ground. You see a metal slide. You see a wooden box, open box. You see steel-plated circle spinning, slowly creaking as it turns slowly in the non-existent that you can feel wind.
Y'all seeing this shit?
What?
It reminds me of
cheat?
the playground that my mom and dad would let me play on when I was younger.
A wild ass statement.
There are a lot of things there. It's a lot of things to unpack on
And
that.
We
Just
don't
throw that
have time to
suitcase
unpack
out.
all of that.
And
What
in
the fuck?
the middle of this round, or this round grouping of playground equipment, you see a wooden shack with a coming from it.
Well, this certainly is all very good signs.
I mean, technically,
And
yes.
you can hear what's it sounds like a child singing, but you can't make out what words they're saying.
I'm sure
Dude.
nothing will go wrong in there, guys.
So one of the big things was that she summoned, what was it, 13-year-olds?
She was trying to, yeah.
I know Glimmer's not like 13, but does she feel any like draw into there?
The voice that you are hearing sounds like a young boy.
I'm going to take a chance here. Young Master Owen?
So you are relatively far away from it. So he's singing some sort of song. You can't understand what he's saying. You can tell, you can vaguely hear that he's singing a song, and you can kind of make out the tune, but you can't understand what he's saying. So you are doubtful that he can hear or understand you.
Okay. Shall we get a little bit closer?
Yep, let's go.
Okay.
And as you get closer, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Crit.
Is it against a spell or
Natural
magical?
20!
2 nat 20s.
I
Yeah.
don't think I have literally rolled above single digits today, except on my against the surge.
Heather, you're literally making dice. You got
What?
dice to roll.
I know,
for Pip.
but I don't want to be tempted by the allure of lying.
Well, then don't be tempted, but just roll.
It's
Did
been
you-
so bad today.
I guarantee
it
you
is-
that you'll roll better if you have
It is
real
a spell,
dice.
yes.
Okay.
I know, I should. I like to keep myself honest, though.
18 for Zenus.
What was your total with the nat 20s?
With
26.
my natural 20, it was a 24.
Oh, dang. Pip, Glimmer, Zenus. As you get closer to this playground equipment, I'd like each of you to roll a d10.
Nothing can go wrong, guys. We're good.
9.
8.
10.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus, okay.
I'm a halfling. I'm a
Yeah,
lucky
that's
guy. What
really-
can I say?
Except for
It's
wisdom
good
saves.
or really bad.
As you get close, as the three of you get closer to this, you feel like you're kids again. This playground equipment looks amazingly fun. And
Lace.
Zenus,
That's my
that
kid
swing looks like great fun. Pip, the merry-go-round looks like your jam. And Glimmer, you need to get to the top of that jungle gym.
I want to spin until I throw up.
I guess
Castor
Glimmer
and
takes off for it.
Yeah, Castor and Suliya, you see those three running towards various playground equipment.
I'm going to be the king of the jungle team.
As you two,
Out.
9:30.
we'll pause. Well, we'll
Suliya falls on the ground, takes a nap.
You two head toward. Do you think Castor would go towards the slide or the sandbox, just in general?
Castor would be a slide kid, but Pollux would be a sandbox kid. So instead of doing what they wanted to do, they would follow Pollux to the sandbox.
Okay. So you are not compelled to go to the sandbox, but you feel as though in the compulsion that the other three are feeling right now, you realize that the playground items need to be used to pass by. All five of the playground items need to be used to pass by them. So there's that. But you'll have, they are afflicted items that require saves to get out of them. You and Suli will have advantage on those saves and can help others as we go.
All right, quick break to play with haunted playground equipment, and then we go get Owen.
Glimmer's like hanging by her knees, like, you know how like it's just like the stereotypical thing that like kids do where they just like hang upside down.
But as the other three run, Zenus, you jump on the swing. And you've never had as much fun on a swing as you are going, and you start swinging back and forth, and you are fairly confident that you are going to go completely over. But just as that is about to happen, you feel the swing reject you, and you go flying. I need a disadvantaged dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god!
There he
How
goes.
long has it been since we were at the field? Because technically fly has a duration of 10 minutes.
I would say it's been longer than 10.
Yeah. Sounds good. Disadvantage dex save?
Yes.
Is it disadvantage because we're children now?
Oh,
Disadvantage because you are being compelled to play with the playground equipment.
Even at disadvantage, that's a 23.
Holy crap.
I rolled a natural 20 and a 17.
As the swing ejects you, you feel yourself flying 60 feet in the air.
Oh.
So,
I love it.
9, 21, 24 points of fall damage halved to 12 because you made your dex save. As you fall to the ground, and you can make another wisdom saving throw.
We rolled 2 5s, so 7.
Cool.
Damn it.
Pip, as you run to the merry-go-round, you jump on and it starts spinning of its own accord. And you're holding on with all your might, and it's going faster. And it's going faster, and it's going faster. And all of a sudden, you feel nauseous. And you need to make a disadvantaged Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. That is a 4.
Oh no.
Cool. You are nauseous and poisoned for 2 rounds, pseudo rounds. But you can make a wisdom saving throw as you fly off the merry-go-round.
18.
18, cool. You still feel like you want to do more playground stuff. Same with Zenus.
Oh.
Want to do more playground stuff. On the jungle gym, Glimmer, you are climbing up, and you're going taller and taller on this jungle gym. You've never been as high as you are until all of a sudden the jungle gym seems to be climbing you. And you feel this
In Soviet
cold,
Russia.
you feel
claimed you.
that I was looking for creepy Soviet playground pictures that's what I was trying to find to post, because have you seen some of them Soviet playgrounds? Fucking creepy AF. As you feel the cold metal bars of the jungle gym wrap around you, and give me an athletics check to try to not be grappled by the jungle gym.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit. 16.
With a 27, the jungle gym has you completely wrapped up.
You hear it like hiss and rattle.
Castor, as you step into the sandbox.
I sit on the edge of it and I start drawing pictures of me and Pollux in the sand, but I'm very bad at it.
As you reach into the sandbox, you feel the sand start to wrap around your hand. As roll me a d4, please.
D4.
Yes.
1.
1. As you feel the sand start to pull you in 2 feet into it, you can make me a strength saving throw to extract yourself from the sandbox.
18.
18 just manages to get out. As you extract yourself from the sandbox, you feel as though your friends could, okay, so mechanically, each of these is effectively 2 rounds, so you have 1 round of playground equipment and 1 round of possibly being able to help friends. With the 18 strength, you were able to extract yourself, but you were not able to help friends for the second round. You would need to get higher than to be able to do that. So you extract yourself from the sandbox, and the sandbox feels played in, though people may still feel the urge to go to it later. We shall see.
I punch the sand on my way out. I'm like, that's enough fucking pretending I'm 8 again. Stupid bullshit. I turn and I start to walk over to, I guess, Glimmer.
Mm-hmm. Suliya, give me another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that's not as good. It's a 13.
A 13. You're like, fine, I'll go on the slide, and you start to climb up the ladder. And as you reach one hand up to the rung, you reach another hand, and you reach, and you reach, and you look up, and the ladder is continuing on entirely too far. This is terrifying. You can't move this ladder. You are clinging to it for dear life, hoping to not fall to, as you look down to the ground, what looks like 1,000,000 miles away. And that is your turn. And we go back to Zenus. Roll a d10.
That's another 8.
That's another 8.
Well, need to reroll?
Let's reroll.
Sure. That's a 1.
That's a 1. The sandbox looks mighty inviting to little Zenus.
Oh, God.
And as you get to the sandbox, roll me a d4.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. That's pretty fun.
Oh no.
As all of a sudden, as you step into the sandbox, you sink. And you sink. And all that is out of the sand is a bit of your shoulders and your head. Give me a disadvantage strength save as this quick sandbox attempts to drag you underground.
That's why we wanted to know how tall people were.
What? No.
Is it either a spell or a magic effect, or is it just
It
like
is quicksand.
Okay, cool. So disadvantage. Natural 1.
Natural 1. You feel stuck in this sand and you can't get out. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Is it for the same, like...
It's the
thing?
overall.
These dice are banned. 12.
Cool. Cool. Glimmer, roll me a d10.
Okay.
Oh wait, you're stuck on the jungle gym. Never mind. The jungle gym has you wrapped up. I forgot that's where you were. Give me another athletics check to see if you can extract yourself from the jungle gym.
17.
With a 23, the bars wrap tighter, and you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I don't think I'm ever gonna pass this save because I've only got a +2. You said 3 damage?
Mm-hmm. And you are stuck. Pip, the merry-go-round has flung you off. You are slightly dizzy. Roll me a d10 or choose one of the other implements.
I'm gonna roll a d10.
Okay. 4. That's let's see. That is the swing. You head to the swing.
Swing
also,
low.
Glimmer, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Sweet
Sorry, I forgot about that.
Holly.
6.
Cool. You get to the swing, Pip, and you start swinging. And You get higher and higher until eventually the swing ejects you as well. Disadvantage dex save from the
15.
15. 5. 15. 20 points of fall damage as you fall 60 feet from the sky after the swing ejects you.
It's actually 10 because I'm a rogue.
Cool. Wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw. 10. I'm not good at those.
Cool. Castor, what would you like to do?
I was gonna go to Glimmer, but now that Zenus is immediately next to me, drowning in sand, I reach my arm down, grab him, and yank him out.
Grab him by the horns.
Give me an athletics check.
I'm going to bonus action rage.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17. You extract Zenus 2 feet out of the ground. So Zenus, you're still 3 feet buried underground.
Oh, wait, I have to surge.
I'm gonna surge.
You think I'd have more D8s in here? Yes. Why is this not higher up on the list? Six until my rage ends. I have a +1 bonus to AC. And also, Zenus, you've got a +1 bonus to your AC now, too.
Oh, yay.
Beautiful. Suliya, you are clinging to the slide ladder for dear life. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Is it against being frightened?
It is.
So does that mean I get advantage on that because I'm a halfling?
It does.
So first of all, that's a natural 18.
Okay.
I rolled even better. I got a natural 19. So that's
Nice.
25.
As you are clinging to this for dear life, all of a sudden, as you look down, the ground is only a couple steps away. The top of the slide is only 4 rungs. You can totally get to the top of the slide. It's not a big deal. What would you like to do? The up or down?
I guess up.
You go up the slide, up to the top of the slide, and slide down with a little whee. Well, what would you like to do as you get to the bottom of the slide? You see Glimmer being engulfed by the jungle gym.
I go over to Glimmer to help her. Hopefully, even though I'm probably not very helpful here, but we'll see how this goes.
How are you going to help?
So how far off the ground is she?
Oh, she's probably about 15 feet out.
Cool. Okay. I don't really have many support spells. I guess I could summon Pyre and then have her fly up and teleport her back down to the ground.
You could do that.
That is what I'm going to do. So that is my last wild shape. But so Glimmer is going to be teleported to the ground.
She's kind of wriggling.
And yeah, Glimmer, you see, or not Glimmer, you don't really see. You're sort of still out of it a little bit. Same with Pipperin. Zenus. But Castor and Suliya, you see the jungle gym sort of reform back into this oddly shaped thing, but definitely now actual jungle gym and not a grappling device as it was being used. Cool. And then we are back to Zenus. Roll a d4 plus or d4, please.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. So the 2 feet that Castor had pulled out is regained by the sand. You can give me a strength save to attempt to escape if you'd like.
Straight or managed?
Yeah. Straight, because Castor's helping.
13.
Does not let you get out, but you can give me a wisdom save.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Oh.
You kind of shake your head. This is not good. You are fully submerged. Or not fully submerged, but just your head's out. Castor's got your horns. Not good. You are out of the whammy.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yep. Glimmer, give me, as you have exited the jungle gym, give me a we'll say D4 instead of D5 because we won't go back in the jungle gym.
2.
2. Your good friend Zenus is having so much fun in the sandbox. You feel like you should join him.
Dive in.
No.
I'm like, no, not trying to grab her. She goes like, shit, crap. And go back holding on to Zenus.
Give me, roll a D4.
I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough.
As you step into the sandbox.
It's not your fault.
The allure of whimsy. It was too
3.
deep.
I know
3.
the whimsy.
You sink as you step in the sandbox 4 feet in. So about to mid-chest is
Titty
fully submerged. Yeah.
Schrodinger's sandbox.
You are submerged to there in sand. And you can give me a strength save to try to get out.
4.
4. No, this is great fun. You're just having fun getting buried in sand. No big deal. Everything is great. Pip.
Yeah.
Give
What do I
me that D10. See where you go.
1.
1. That slide looks real fun. Oh, I forgot to have you do a wisdom save again, Heather.
This is the slowest roll ever. Dirty 20.
You are fully buried in sand. This is the worst day ever.
What the fuck?
As Pip runs over to the slide to try to climb up. Give me that wisdom save against frightened.
That is a 7.
7. You start climbing up, and again, the ladder, as you're climbing 1 rung, 2 rungs, and then you look down, and the ground is so far away. The top of the ladder is so far away, and you can't go any further. You are stuck on the ladder, but give me a wisdom save to get out of the overall effect now. Dev?
Oh yeah, it's still my turn, isn't it?
Wisdom save to get out of the overall effect.
That is a 14.
14. Yeah, no. This ladder is terrifying. Castor, what are you doing?
I am going to attempt to pull Zenus out of the sand.
Okay.
$16.
You get a foot out. So I think that puts you again at 3 feet, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
Cool. What is Suliya doing?
Can I just have Pyre teleport me, Castor, all 4 of us 15 feet away from the
Does he have a number of people he can teleport?
The spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it.
I'm going to say yes, you can.
So that's what we do.
So you all teleport out of the sandbox. And what are the 4 of you doing as you see Pip standing 2 rungs up on a ladder, clutching in terror?
I walk over and I pick him up and I'm like, let's fuck out of here.
Zenus will start playing the counter charm again, trying to drown out anything.
Pip, give me a wisdom save at advantage.
16.
Yeah, and you...
Oh my gosh, I have advantage against being frightened. I'm a halfling. 8.
You snap out of the overall whammy as none of you feel like children anymore, and you see in the middle of this arranged set of playground equipment a small wooden shed and a child singing, "Nobody likes me, everybody hates me, guess I'll go eat worms." Kind of sad.
I pick him up under the other arm and I walk out. I'm like, let's leave.
I'm okay with
the child. You're talking to the child?
I say it. I announce loudly to my group, a halfling under one arm and a child under the other. Oh, I think they're both halflings. 2 halfling children!
As, yes, you see a little halfling boy. Who are you? Sally told me to have to wait here.
Well, your mom told me to come pick you up from horror school, so.
You know my mom?
I do. I know both your moms. They're lovely ladies. And now we're going home.
I was getting so low.
Yeah, it sucks around here. I can see why.
The clowns said I had to stay here.
Well, the clowns are respectable people with real jobs, but those guys aren't clowns. They'll bring you to a real circus and you'll be delighted.
Dragons aren't real. The earth is flat. Clowns are respectable, except these ones. Fuck these ones. Castor's life mottos. I want Castor to teach me all life skills. They're amazing and I love them.
Castor feels the way I feel about talking to children, is that you should speak to them like they're normal people. This is how I would talk to anyone else. Castor does this too.
And he sort of wiggles out from, because I'm assuming you have him like this, like.
Yeah, I've got one under each arm.
And he sort of wiggles out and like just grabs around your neck, and he goes, "I would like to go home, please."
Yeah, let's go home. This place sucks.
Just double checking the map. This is Owen, right?
Yes, this is Owen. His name on the map as you look at it is just huge.
I still like get super close and
the map right up against the kid.
Just to make sure, I got duped. Well, we got duped by a child once before. That wasn't actually a child.
It's probably he's really tiny.
Yeah, he's
He
real
is.
small.
He's
Zenus does a deep squat and like gets down to like face level, and
you have horns.
Do you? You want to touch
That's weird.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I've got
he is.
ears.
You're weird.
My wife is a rock.
Do you
And
want a
you're just
cookie?
a lethal guy. We're all weird.
He says, I was eating worms.
Don't
You
eat
are
worms.
eating worms. That's weird. And you're making fun of him for having horns. Put that down, Zenus.
It's the cookie you gave me earlier.
Everybody keep their shoe on and stop eating worms.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. We leave.
And we leave. And that is where we're going to pause for the evening. Thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate you. Hit that follow if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're so inclined. But we will be back on Wednesday with some Dungeon Sphere and back here on Monday, next Monday, to find out how the fuck y'all are gonna get Owen over the cloud field.
I have another thunder step.
I'm gonna throw him a full distance.
So that'll be fun. Have a great rest of your evening. And we hope to see you back here very, very soon. Bye.